Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a quick video where I do my makeup and where I talk to you guys about the anti-blackness in the Latino community and your favorite racist Latino celebrities. So I'm just going to jump right in. I already did my foundation, I did my concealer, and I did my contour and my eyebrows. So now, what a lot of people don't seem to know, we're going to start off with some background, is that, oh no, okay. What a lot of people don't know, starting with background, is that 95% of the African diaspora, so those brought from Africa, or stolen from Africa and brought to America, the Americas, 95% of them landed or brought to the Caribbean. This also kind of explains why the largest population of black people outside of Africa is in Brazil. But when we think about Brazil, we think about Gisele Bündchen, or whatever the hell her name is. We think of, I think Adriana Lima is Brazilian. We think of these white Latinos. And it's just not an accurate representation of Brazil and Brazilians. And that is one of the ways that erasure happens. And erasure, as we all know, is what? Racist. Another way that we see anti-blackness perpetuated in the Latino community is by celebrities like Fat Joe. Fat Joe claims that Latinos and black people are the same, which are not, because if they were, it'd just be black people or Latinos, or be blacks and Latinos were not the same. Some of us happen to be black and Latino, which he seems to kind of grasp, but not able to grasp that only some Latinos are both black. It does not mean that all Latinos are black. That's not what that means. It means that those with black ancestry are black, and that those without it are not. Now, Fat Joe uses the N-word pretty frequently. Not even frequently, adamantly uses the N-word because he thinks he has the right to, which is another form of racism. And he seems to believe himself the authority on Latinx identity and black Latinx identity. Another one is Gina Rodriguez, who is notorious for pitting black and Latino women against each other. Notorious for inserting herself into conversations that have nothing to do with Latinas. Notorious for using the N-word. And if she sings it in the song, she says it outside of the song. I promise you. I promise you. There's no way that just slips out if you're not using it in your everyday language. So there's, like I said, a lot of racism that happens. Latinos are kind of known for being anti-black. Specifically, if you're a black Latino, you would know that Latinos are the first ones to call us monkeys. Latinos, and I've experienced this. My white grandmother, at one point decided to have said things like, at one point decided to go on a spree where she just said the N-word nonstop. And racism in the Latino community is no more relevant than in Dominicans. So for some of you who don't know, I really don't know what the Dominican Republic is. I've never heard of that country. I know of Haiti. Basically, Haiti and the Dominican Republic share an island. As we all know, Haiti was a huge slave colony. They are one of the, I believe, the only that revolted. Correct me if I'm wrong. about the yeah, um, and then because of anti-blackness in the white community, which is nothing new, France made them pay them a debt for emancipating themselves. Now, Dominicans are notoriously racist toward Haitians. I'm just gonna do my eyeliner, so I might stop talking for a second. Oh yeah. So, Dominicans are notorious in, ooh, that's a tear. That is a tear. Let me pat that in. I'm crying because it just breaks my heart so much, honestly. No, honestly. Don't be very sarcastic. So, on the island of Haiti, there's a great Fox video that I'm going to link below. When it comes to trade, the Dominicans are allowed to go first. The Haitians are left to wait hours and hours to be able to trade. They're called names. And the Dominican Republic has even gone so far to take legal action to basically keep and get Haitians out of the Dominican Republic, or people suspected of being Haitian. Now, the gag is that a lot of Dominicans are actually what? Black. Which makes sense as they share an island with Haiti. I'm going to be completely silent. Just because I'm doing this white eyeliner and it's really hard to work with. Because the wand sucks. Sorry, Nyx. But the wand sucks. So I'm going to do this real quick and I'll be right back. So yeah, the Dominican Republic has gone so far as to take legal action against Haitians. And the anti-blackness in the Dominican Republic runs so deep that black Dominicans do not acknowledge the fact and reject the notion that they themselves are black, despite sharing an island with Haiti. Now, of course, there are white Dominicans. And there are white Dominicans that pretend to be black Dominicans, but that's a different story time for another day. But that was just a sneak peek. That was just here. But we have people who are darker than me, and by darker I don't mean tan, or darker, like black, who claim to not be black and believe that Dominican is a race and that is their identity, despite their black features, despite their black hair, despite their black appearance, and have go so far as that if you call them black, they lose their minds. And they say, I'm not black, this, that, and the third, while obviously being black. Now that is a form of anti-blackness. That's internalized anti-blackness. To where you hate black people so much, you hate Haitians so much, that despite looking exactly like them, or even darker than them, You claim that you're not black, that your African ancestry doesn't exist, all that good stuff. And it boggles my mind, really, the internalization of it. And it really just goes to show how effective white supremacy was in brainwashing us, that we have black people not even willing to admit that they're black because of fear of association with black people and their negative stereotypes and the connotations that they believe come along with being black. And that honestly do come along with being black in this day and age. Yeah. So there's a lot of anti-blackness that happens in the Latino community, to the point where Afro-Latinas do not, like me, I don't feel comfortable a lot of the time around the white side of my family, or the white Latino side of my family, because they think that it's okay to use the N-word. They say things that disparage black people in dog whistles and in little undercover ways that are just so harmful and so damaging and so racist. But they refuse to acknowledge it or confront it, and it's just wild. Honestly, it's absolutely wild. How effective white supremacy was and is, and how the white man really has black people turning against their own kind for fear of being associated with blackness. It's just, it boggles my mind every time, honestly. Yeah, but those are my thoughts. I'm gonna link the Vlogs video down below. And yeah, that's what I think. And I think that Latino need to step up, white Latinos, and address the anti-blackness that they see happening in their community. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts. Like I said, Latinos, it is your job as non-black Latinos to address the anti-blackness that you see not only happening around you, but that you perpetuate yourself. And things need to change, because if we're all so similar, then, we're similar in a lot of ways, but, or our oppression is similar in a lot of ways. But if, we're the same, which we're not, then act like it and stop calling us monkeys. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it. Comment down your thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I would love to hear your experiences, specifically as Afro-Latinos, living in both parts of the world. Comment, like I said, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye!